Well, if you only had like 5 minutes with someone, just a few minutes, what would be the biggest takeaways that you'd want them to have? What message would you give them to say like, hey, go out and do this, and this is going to be the next best thing for your health?
Oh, that's a tough one. It depends on the person. That I think teaching someone to understand metabolism is always the most powerful thing. So and people who've worked with me for many years have, maybe I might sound like a broken record for talking about this a lot, but I call it my campfire analogy, which is actually what I was just talking about, is, teaching people about how the body works and thinking about like a campfire. Like your body works in a very similar manner. Like you take a gram of carbs, you throw it in the fire, it burns right away and it creates, 4 calories of energy. You take a gram of body fat essentially and throw it in the fire, it doesn't actually burn right away. You have to fan it with more oxygen first, and then it burns. But then the energy that comes out of that, you get 9 calories roughly for every gram of fat oxidation. So you get more energy out of your body's fat stores, and like it's an efficient way for your body to carry energy. If you're going and doing an endurance event, so body fat is a good thing if you know how to use it properly. And I think just teaching people about breathing and the biomechanics of breathing to build endurance and to oxidize more body fat can be a big, light switch moment for a lot of people. So usually if I had 5 minutes with somebody, I'd probably talk to them and explain that. Usually when I have a new marathon runner and I see they're struggling on our group runs, I go and run with them for a while and I start asking them questions and talk about it. And invariably I'll use that campfire analogy to talk about metabolism. And then the next time I see them, I can actually like see and hear them breathing deeper when they're running. And
Yes.
like, they feel more energized. So that's probably one of my favorite ones to use.